Hello everybody, I'm Gamesify22 and welcome back to more Mega Man 11. In the last video, we took down Fuse Man. Now, we need to figure out who's weak against Fuse Man's weapon, and that would be Tundra Man. Now, I'm going to go ahead and talk about something, because I guess this warrants an explanation. But believe it or not, I did not learn what the weakness order for this... I didn't know what the actual weakness order for all the bosses were until about... what is it? Until, like, literally, like, 4 hours after I recorded part 3 later that day. So, you guys are probably wondering, why did I think Bounce Man was weak against an ice weapon? Well, I was taking into consideration how in Japan he's called Rubber Man. So, that's basically what I was going off of, because there are some things in Japanese that could make more sense than they do in America. Now, the reason why I thought ice was good against rubber was because I was thinking about that one scene from the old Fantastic Four movie where Dr. Doom froze Mr. Fantastic just so he couldn't go anywhere. And also, even though he was rubber, he was frozen, he could still, like, he was able to feel pain. At least that's where my mental thoughts for that was. But no, I actually had it wrong. Tundra Man does not beat Bounce Man. So, yeah, there's an explanation. I didn't know the weak disorder, but I know it now. So, there's no need to worry about that. Anyway, so we're going to go after who's actually weak to Tundra Man's weakness. But, truth be told, I was not planning to fight this guy with a weapon, and I don't intend to. Now, the reason why is because I literally thought this game was playing with Mega Man 3 rules, where there were 2 weakness circles. If there were 2 weakness circles, that would be dope as fuck. I'm being dead serious. But anyway, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to the next guy. This guy. I have maximum lives. So now we're playing Torchman. I forgot to say his name. Torchman, Torchman, Torchman. Okay. Now you guys are probably... So yeah. Basically what I'm saying is I'm going to fight this guy without using a special weapon or using gears. Because I've been practicing that. And I want to show off my skill to the world. Also, those fucking kerosene lantern owls are fucking adorable. I want one in real life. Also, we have a little, like, steam pot right here. Steam pot enemy. I just shoot them until they go off the edge. That's all I do. See, this level's gimmick is insta-death segments. So you always want to have a charge shot ready. At least if you're playing on Superhero anyway. Because it definitely takes more than one shot to kill most one-shot enemies on Superhero. I found that out. I thought this was every enemy's just normal health level, but I guess not. Also down there we have mini spiders. They're basically annoying little fucks. They're also good for grinding screws, if I'm gonna be honest. Wait for this guy to jump, slide under here. Kill this guy. Move on. Now, I didn't get to tell you the thing about these little mushroom-like guys. If you shoot them once, they turn off their fire and you can jump on them. Like so. Another rabbit inside this. Alright, now we're coming up to the sub-boss. Meet Sparky. Sparky the barbecue turkey. When you deal enough damage to it, it loses its flame, so you can just hit it from anywhere. There we go. It's really easy sub-boss. You just basically gotta spam your buster like there's no tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, fuck. Okay, next up we got another instant death segment. Now, what I want to do is I want to charge my buster to destroy that. Get the charge ready because we're going to run into multiple spit enemies. They're called like spit. These are called like Spitfires, I think. Since I have Buster Plus, my Charge Shot was also able to reach that mini spider that was right over there. Alright. We're good. Now, we have these spider enemies. You want to kill these with Charge Shots. Do not fire normal shots at them. Because if you do, then you're going to spawn a bunch of mini spiders and you're not going to have a good time. Get past this, we just gotta shoot one of these guys when they walk out. And then just jump off. Simple as that. Don't destroy the kerosene owl. Because we need to see. If you notice that like some of the areas are like little dim. And like the kerosene owl, or they're called lanterns. I think that's what they're called. But they provide light to most areas. So just keep that in mind. Now, believe it or not, we're actually coming up to the end of the stage, and this is probably going to be the hardest like insta-death segment to get by. Take your time with this, because these guys can hurt you. You don't want to get knocked backwards. Slide right here on that first thing, just get past that. Shoot the piss out of this. I always miss that jump every time. I could never get it. Okay, now here you want to go up, down, up. Blast you, and we're here. Now, like I said, I do not intend to fight Torchman with his weakness because I was not planning on it. And plus, it's a lot more interesting if you guys see me fight him Buster only on Superhero. I'm probably gonna die the first time, but I'll tell you right now, this fight will go so fast I won't have time to explain. Damn it. Okay. When he goes Power Gear, you want to stand still and just jump straight up until the fire gets close to you, and then just move over it. And then you want to follow up with a, ah, damn it. Okay. Yeah, and then you want to follow up with slides, but don't, like, be up against the wall, otherwise his little, like, smash into the ground will just fucking hit you. But he's somewhat random, but at the same time you can kind of predict what he's going to do, with enough practice anyway. You always want to try and slide under him or jump over him when he tries to do a jump kick on you. Sometimes if he's so far away, you just don't have the time to do it. There we go. Now, when he has you up against the wall, you're probably wondering how the fuck do you dodge his sweep kick. Simple. If you just like slide up against the wall, then you get like you stay like low enough for enough time that like his kick will just go right over you. Usually, whenever he tries to hit you with that first sweep kick, he'll follow up with a second one. At that point, you just have to jump because you're not going to be able to slide again in time. Fuck. Okay, yeah. I lost focus. Damn it, I wasn't facing the right way. And no, you cannot slide under his legs. That is not something you can do. Okay, I jumped too late. See, this is what I have all these lives for, is for these kinds of fights. I think I pretty much explained his movesets, so let me just try and focus on taking him down. Got him. At least I did it. It wasn't no damage, but at least I did it. Weapon get. You got Blazing Torch. Now what Blazing Torch does is that you fire like a small fireball that goes diagonally up in front of you and then just becomes like a stream of fire that goes diagonally down. When using the power gear, it fires 3 of them in different areas. Well, in different angles. But it's always at a fixed angle, so just keep that in mind. And that's pretty much Torch Blaze, or Blazing Torch.
Doctor, is something wrong?
The double gear system. It was so very long ago. It was on that day, Wily and I had our falling out. He quite literally threw a wrench in our gears. We were students then, each pursuing robotics research in our own way. Each of us was passionate about forging the way ahead. To a future where humans and robots might live together in harmony. By giving robots independent thought, they can be true partners to humankind at last.
Naive as always. Even robots that think for themselves will never be anything more than tools. But with unstoppable power, insurmountable speed, it's only when we build robots with the power to outdo humans that people will truly accept robots for what they are. And with my double gear system, we can make that dream a reality. With this installed, any robot can instantly become a hero.
However, I was strongly opposed to Wily's ideas and research. The double gear system, it puts an incredible strain on the robots that use it. And if it fell into the wrong hands, it could be used to cause terrible harm. At the time, a committee was convened, and Wily's research was cancelled in favor of my independent thought research. Wily never forgave me, and his views have grown ever more extreme since then. How ironic that my efforts to quench Wily's hot-headedness before it led him astray only ended up fueling the fire.
Doctor, I never knew.
If only I'd shown him there was a way to work together, instead of just telling him that he was wrong. Maybe we'd still be friends.
A way to work together.
Even the double gear system can be a tool for good, if used properly. But using it properly requires proper judgment. Wily's dream of developing technology to make any robot into a hero could become reality if used by you. I'm trusting you, Megaman. Oh, I almost forgot something very important. I've just finished giving Rush a good tune-up. He's all ready to head out with you. Rush! Rush, help Megaman and keep him safe. Be a good boy now.
We've got this, Rush. Okay, let's go!
View the explanation about Rush Jet. We know how Rush Jet works. Rush Jet in this game follows Mega Man 4 through 7 rules, to where it only just goes forward when you get on it. You don't have control over it, except moving up and down. Okay, let's take a
It's
look
so
at
good
this.
to see you.
Okay, Mega.
Yo, Mega! Can I interest you in some parts?
No, we're Eddie calls and beat calls. Now, heat removal when the gear system recharges faster. Don't think I need that yet.
Okay, Mega. What'll it be?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and max out my lives again.
Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure? Ta-da!
There we go. And then we're just gonna save that shit. And that's gonna be it for this video. So, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for the mixed up boss order. And I will see you guys on the next video. Till then, see you then.